Did you secure season 2 already?
Not yet. No.
Okay. I thought I
No.
read that in the
No.
stars.
Yeah. No. And it was an article where they were the guy. It was another article. It was Esquire magazine, and the
Oh,
guy was questioning the the ability to continue to
sustainability.
tell. Well, for like guys like Greg Whiteley to continue to tell these types of stories
Yeah.
on the platform of Netflix, because he was saying something about how sports and all that were is not a big draw on Netflix as much as everything else, and
Yeah.
how these underdog stories wouldn't possibly get told
Well, I
anymore.
feel like the this cat himself, his history, the guy you're working with,
Yeah,
Whitingly, I messed it up. I'm sorry. But
Whiteley.
yeah, his success speaks for itself, right?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
I got two words for that guy over at Esquire.
Yeah.
And I think it's nobody reads magazines anymore, dude. I'm sorry.
Uh, I I
No,
got
I meant I heard in the star. I read in the stars. I'm a big astronomer now.
oh
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I play with
Wow.
I'll play with
I know you've.
Uranus. I'll do
Yeah, I was gonna say.
anything for.
I've
I mean,
heard
just
you've been pretty spacey a lot of times.
oh well. That's a true statement. That is a true
Hey,
statement.
and let me tell you something. If you're an astronaut and if you break up with your girlfriend, you don't go, "Hey, I just need some space." What's the point? You know what I mean? I mean, really.
Oh, it makes me think of Rocket Man.
Yes.
Pack my bags today. Whatever. So go ahead, Casio.
well, look. It's 20 minutes. It's longer than I thought before we brought up Matt Jones. Your
My
I don't know what you
erstwhile
call him,
partner.
but yeah, your cohort there,
Yeah.
Kentucky Sports
What do you
Radio.
call him, Matt?
Yeah,
Matt
do you,
Jones. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have a
listen
nickname
to
for him. Yeah, don't be sound so
Oh, well,
excited.
there's probably lots of nicknames.
You're not gonna say on
Probably
here.
if you're
I
not
get
gonna,
it.
if you're not gonna curse, I'm not going to either. So,
I love it. I love that he got a joke out of that, out of not
uh,
cursing.
yes.
That's
how
classic
how long was he
comedy.
involved before this started?
Uh, Geez. I would say probably about a year and a half,
Okay,
probably. Somewhere, give or take, in that range.
there he
Yes,
is.
yeah, there he is. Yeah, there he
What's
is.
your first thought, Dog?
Uh,
Al's Al's laugh
um,
said a
yeah.
million words to me. But so for real though, was it as
Yeah,
problematic? Is it as
yeah,
problematic as it
yeah.
shows?
Well, here's why.
And is it
Uh,
philosophical? That's a two-part question. I apologize.
no, not at all. I wish I could find some philosophy in it, but and again, I probably could. I just don't want to curse
Yeah,
when
I
you're
don't
not
want
going
to.
to.
I don't want to
So,
look that. I don't want to look that deep.
uh,
It's late. I
he,
gotta sleep.
I think, for him, he comes from the radio world, where he's the product, he's the talent, and
Yeah.
we know, Brian. I mean, that sometimes even the talent in wrestling, there's some of the
Oh yeah.
boys, they
Yeah.
start,
Yeah.
they get on a run, and they get to be a gorilla in the locker room. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They get an attitude,
Yeah.
and and it's in their shit don't stink. Oh, I said this
Nope.
curse
You
word.
can say that.
Their poo poo caca doesn't stink, and uh, and and then they
Yeah.
start to become a little more. And we in the business, we know that that's that's why we have all of those rules of etiquette and things, is to keep or help prevent guys and girls from starting to believe their own publicity and
Yeah.
thinking that
And
they're
if there's
bigger than the show.
nobody that's gonna police that
Yes,
in catering, you know what I mean?
yes, yes. And
Nobody's gonna do that.
and now he's coming from that world where he was the talent.
Yeah.
He could behave with impunity. He could get away with an attitude, feeling superior, and talking down to people that didn't really call him out on it.
Yeah.
And then he came in here, and then that was what created, with that same behavior,
Yeah.
not
And tried to talk
understanding
to
that.
you that way.
Well, me and everybody else,
Yeah.
and it created a very adversarial and toxic environment with everyone.
Yeah.
you know, and to the point where one of the guys, you know, threatened to beat him up.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that
which
would,
I told him
I
ahead
would
of
have
time. I
been,
said, listen,
I would have been that guy.
you probably would have been, yes. And I told him that. I said, listen, these are very high level athletes who are very artistic, very creative, and they have intense, you know, and rightfully so. I said they have intense egos and a lot of pride. And I said, and respect's a big thing, and you cannot speak to these people the way that you typically speak to people, because if you do, somebody's probably going to beat you up.
Yeah.
You know, and
Because
and
it is a, when you were saying it and how he talks about it's at the end of the road, it's about respect.
yes,
And it is definitely a two-way street. And,
right.
and it's not earned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's earned,
Yeah.
not
Yeah, it's
given.
not given. And he's getting better. I mean, you know, he's starting to, you know, work, you know, more within
Yeah.
the things, and things have not been as severely toxic or adversarial, you know, now
Yeah.
going forward. So,
Yeah.
you know, and I think just seeing himself on the show, I think has probably opened some eyes and allowed him to,
Self-awareness.
yeah, get a little
Self
more self-awareness.
self-awareness is a beautiful thing
Yeah.
unless you don't have any, and then it's
Yes.
horrible because everybody but you knows you're a jackass.
Yes. Yes.
It's been the story of my 54 years. So, did the show exacerbate y'all's heat, or did it help it? You said it. You said him seeing it.
It's helped it. I think,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I think it's helped to, you know, we had a conversation, and you know, and I said, look, we'll wipe the slate clean and move forward.
Yeah.
You know, and be done, because why live like that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
just
too
not
much.
worth it.
It's not worth it, man. I don't have enough
No.
time left on this side.
No, no. I'm
so let's
60
just-
now. I'm 60 now, so the clock's ticking.
Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean?
an inch from death. You got a foot in the grave, bro.
Oh,
You got.
one on the banana peel and the other in the grave, and I'm ready to any minute.
Hey, so you're 60.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy mackerel! Did you ever
Yeah.
do drugs? I mean, it's obvious you're on the gas now, but did you
Well,
ever?
yeah, I mean, of course.
Do drugs? I wanted to slip that
No,
in there.
I never
you never
did
did
any
anything,
drugs.
right? You were
No,
straight edge
no.
before straight edge was.
That are
cool.
just, you know, most people would consider boring. So, you know,
Well,
was
most
it.
people back then did, but
Yeah.
I tell this story a lot. I remember laughing at Edge and Christian because they came in like on time and were working
Yeah.
out and getting prepared for the day, and you know what I mean. Like I was under the
and
table,
everybody's like,
passed
what's
out.
wrong with these guys? You know,
That's what I said. And then now I look back
they're
and go,
already hired. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, what else do they need?
I love it.
It's not like they're going to get paid more. It's not like they're going to get paid more.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they get a gold star for showing up early.
Fast forward, turns out in 15 years, you kind of get over if you do
Yeah.
that crap.
You kinda
kinda
do that
get
stuff,
rewarded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
figure.